The GTA 5 online drift update came out last week, and over the past week, I've been doing a ton of research to figure out how and what is the best drift car in GTA Online. There's a whole bunch of things that the game doesn't tell you about. The game actually lies to you. You'll see what I mean in a second. If I open up the phone and head over to Southern San Andreas, they all have slightly different setups. Like some will have softer suspension than others. Some will have slightly more horsepower than others. Some will weigh less or more than others. So some of this is definitely up to personal preference, but this is the Annis Remix. This thing only costs $1 million, and considering I'm broke, that's actually a good thing. We've got our custom garage out here. We are looking good. We can jump in our little S13 and let's go take it to the car meet to go and do some upgrades. When you jump into this menu, the game will tell you it costs $190,000 to install Drift Tune. If you install Drift Tune, and it says, please note, any installed performance modifications are unavailable on drift vehicles and they will be reapplied if the tune is removed. It doesn't actually say that it removes the performance upgrades that you do. You should go in and upgrade all of your engine stuff. Most importantly, upgrade things like the EMS tuning. You'll also want to get some performance stuff like a transmission. You will definitely want to upgrade that. You will also want the turbo. People have been testing this a lot recently, and cars with upgrades before they apply the drift tune are significantly faster than cars that don't have the performance upgrade. So even though Rockstar says performance modifications are unavailable, they don't actually remove them. Anyways, I would recommend building your entire car and then doing the drift tuning last. Anyways, we've got a whole bunch of different options for this thing. Let's turn it into a beautiful looking drift car. I kind of like no front bumper too, because that's very drifty. Rear bumper, could I run no rear bumper as well? That's a sport bumper. That's sick. And a drift bar. Yes. Intercoolers. I can get a big old intercooler on the front of this thing. Exhaust. We definitely need a big, like, fart cannon exhaust. Not that big. No. No. None of the... I don't... What the shit? No. We are not running Bosu Zoku today, boys. I guess for the front fenders, we'll go for this kind of wannabe wide body. And same thing for the rear. That looks pretty cool. I'm gonna make this thing look like a sick drift car, bro. We'll come back to the livery in a second. Get out of my car! We'll upgrade the license plate. The respray will come back to. Side skirts. If we could get something a little spicy on here, that would be quite nice. Let's go for drift ones. Sure. We could run like a ducktail. Those are always really nice, but I think I'm kind of in the mood for a bigger rear wing, you know? There actually aren't many big rear wings. There's like this. I think we'll run ducktail. I think that looks pretty cool. Let's go for that. Suspension is another important area for drifting. When you go in and apply the drift tuning, one of the big things it does to your suspension is makes it a lot softer. By slamming it down to the ground, you basically decrease the distance that the shocks can move up and down, essentially kind of making it a little bit stiffer, which can help your drifting if you're a person who likes cars that drive like that. People have actually been testing all of the different wheel types. They're all roughly the same. Maybe avoid the off-road ones though, because they can sometimes get funky depending on what like terrain you're driving over. Other than that though, everything's fairly standard. We're just gonna tint up our windows, give this thing a paint job, and we'll be good to go. Before I install the drift tune, I just want to show the steering angle. Look at the steering angle. That is fully turned. The middle of the wheel's kind of in line with our fender there. Now we're gonna go back and put the drift tuning on. $190,000. Money has been dropped. Look at the steering angle. It's insane. You can see the back of the rim. But that's not all the drift suspension changes. Let me go into the open world. I kind of need to jump this car or like hang it off an edge somewhere. Could you bump me? I just need my rear wheels to hang off a bit. Thank you. Much appreciated. Okay. The other thing that the drift tuning does is it actually makes your cars all-wheel drive, but not the way you think. It gives it an 80-20 split, so 80% of the power to the rear wheels, 20% of the power to the front wheels, except the all-wheel drive only engages after like a certain RPM. I'm only gonna press the gas a little bit. Only the rear wheels are spinning. Press it more, and then the fronts start to go. A little bit of gas, just the rear wheel spins, and more gas. All-wheel drive. Full gas, all-wheel drive. How cool is that? Essentially, what the all-wheel drive does is, well, when you're doing stuff like that, it allows you to make very sharp little donuts. It also means that you can hold absurd angle. So you can come into the corners and hold an angle like that. Now that we built our car, let's take it online and let's see if I can do okay with it. Race number 1, we're doing a little point-to-point race through the mountain. This is the race we actually did last week. Let's see how we can do this week. We obviously want to keep the speed and power up. Do not deposit the points until the very end, and don't lose that multiplier being the main thing. Oh, this is lovely. Look at it. You can really pick and hold your line. Run the outside line to go for more points. Try to go for the inside line and hit the clipping points if they're around. We got to hit that. When I said we have to hit that, that wasn't exactly what I meant. There we go. That's a little better now. We're still good. We're still good. This is comeback season, boys. It's honestly absurd how much angle that you can get with this thing and how much points you can actually rack in. Now we send it all the way down the mountain. You are witnessing comeback season in front of your very eyes right now. Jeez, I nearly hit that. No! No, I did not want to deposit the point. No, that's put me up to second place, but that is not what I wanted. Oh my God, everybody is all around each other. It's so hard to see. Get that extra multiplier. Beautiful. Get that multiplier. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Oh, lovely. 5 times multiplier from the green. This might be comeback season. I don't know. I'm kind of worried that somebody's got an insane score at the moment. That's the thing. Gotta hit that. Beautiful. Then hit this one. Use the curb. Beautiful. Glorious. What? You can lose your score by hitting a stick? Absolutely bamboozled. We're still gonna get a decent score because the car's just cracked. Yeah, we're in 3rd place. I was decently close. We've got this. 2 laps. Make it or break it. Get the drifts in immediately. We need to chain everything that you're about to see. No little drifts. Full sends everywhere. We need every clipping point. Let's go. Come on, little Remus. Show the people why you are the greatest drift car in this game. Oh my God, the angle I'm getting right now is insane. I guess I'm going to go in the green. I need the multiplier right now. Let's head in here. Don't lose my multiplier by going in here. I am going to have to sacrifice some points for going in here, but that should be fine. There's the ×5. Beautiful. Then... oh, I missed the clipping point. Oh my God. Everybody is chaining everything right now. Boys, this is absurd. This is going to be so close. Everybody's going to end up with the same score. It's all going to be about who has done the biggest angle while drifting. I think we're okay. There's another clipping point. Beautiful. I'd really like to see some people deposit some points right now. Everybody is getting the same result right now. Damn it. How did that not count as a clipping point, bro? I don't understand how I'm missing all of these clipping points. Okay, there we go. Didn't miss that one. Didn't miss that one. It would have been cool for these drift races if you actually got, like, more points for the precision drift. How did that not count? Based on how many or, like, how close you are to the clipping point. Like, close-ish is, like, 500 points. Medium distance is like 1,000, and then super close is like 2K or something like that. So you're kind of encouraged to send it because in its state right now, you're kind of encouraged to, you know, just kind of leave it. Anyways, I chained the entire course 5 times 40,000. I don't think it is. I think I missed too many clipping points. P1! No! No! Right at the end! I chained the entire course. Go and try the Remus. I think you'll like the way it drifts. And those are the things Rockstar doesn't want you to know. God damn it, Fire!